Yo, welcome to Nerds of the Core podcast, episode 22. I am your host, the one and only, and my co-host here, Scorpion. And as always, we are here to bring you the AMVs, the anime, movies, and video games news, filled with news today, to your ears, to your faces. We're gonna show you. We're gonna nerd out together. So let's get it on with all the anime. Most likely, for me, we'll get to it later. But the
Mhm.
Crunchyroll Anime Awards are open. Go. I googled Crunchyroll Anime Awards. Just click on the first link, and it'll send you to there. Put your email, phone number, and vote. And let us know what you're voting, because I'm definitely interested to see everyone. So I'm texting everyone on my phone like, send me yours, send me yours, send me yours, just so we can like figure stuff out.
Yeah, there's a few on there that I'm like, I didn't know about.
Uh,
One of the categories was the music one,
mhm.
opening. I actually listened to all those
Nice. So
at
you have
work.
a bit more. Well, I kind of just went off memory.
Yeah,
'Cause-
obviously there's a few that we have
yeah,
listened to,
but
but
the one anime that's on the anime awards that I have I've heard it been talked about, and I think you told me about it.
Apothecary Diaries. Yep,
Yes, that's the one that was super like on almost every
almost
single
every.
one. And I was like, man, I really should really watch this one. I know it looks amazing, but I don't know
Yeah, I think I
any.
saw a clip of it, and it's the
I
whole
don't.
reason it's on my
I
list.
don't know anything about it. So,
It's about diaries and apothecary.
but let's get to your topics first, and then we'll get into the anime awards because you did say you had a few topics.
I had a few topics. I have two.
Sure.
It went from four to two because I just one of
Cut.
them. Yeah, one of them was more of It's an anime we haven't really watched.
Mhm.
It's a toilet bound Hanakun.
Okay.
But it was just getting a sequel. That was really it.
Okay.
But Chainsaw, the movie, the Rise
Rize?
arc, it'll be releasing globally on the 24th of September this year. Globally.
Hmm.
Japan, it airs like a few months beforehand.
Of course, not
Mhm.
surprised. So we'll see all the spoilers and stuff beforehand.
Probably, yeah.
Are you excited, or you think it's gonna lead into like what it did before, where it's like, or not Chainsaw, but I mean like the movie comes out and then in the season they'll have like
I don't think they'll do it, but you never know.
the reason I say this
Because
is
Demon Slayer did it.
because Don Don is also having a movie for their Evil Eye, and that's coming to theaters.
Oh, are they? I didn't see that one.
But I think it said that, and then the first or three episodes are coming, or there's also a sneak peek. So I don't know if this is like they're gonna do a movie and then the season, or these are the first three episodes.
I think it might
So
just be the first three episodes.
I need to see more of this. But
Mhm.
but the Evil Eye arc is a big arc.
Mm-hmm.
Like I would assume that's almost a season like
Yeah.
thing to happen. So I'm like, I don't know exactly how they're gonna do it. So I don't know. I hope it's a movie and then we get 2 or 3 episodes of the rest of the season. So at least we get a full fledged like arc for a movie.
Yeah, but then you'll run into where it's like new season starts and you only have 3 episodes, and then after that they'd have to immediately go either to the next arc, or just end it right then and there.
No. I mean, I would assume the movie would end the arc, and then the next 2 episodes would like the start of the next one. It's just a sneak peek into the next season.
Oh, that.
Well, I mean, other things have done that. Like Demon Slayer. Demon Slayer did it.
Well, they already had that already in production though.
Hmm. So
So it was
that's
like,
how you see it. So you see
hmm
it like regardless.
it's
The
more
first.
like they'll have at least like one or two something, that way they can justify that hour
Hmm.
essentially.
We'll
Gotta
see.
make that money. The other one that I have is Sydney Sweeney. You know who that is?
Vaguely. I know she's in
Madam Web.
Euphoria. I think.
Oh, I was gonna say Madam Web because that's
Yeah, she's
where
one of the
I've seen
spiders.
her.
That's right.
But she's in final negotiation to be to star in the live action Gundam series movie.
That's cool. And
That's-
I think a lot of I mean, Gunpla's been around God knows how long, and I feel like it's still kind of blowing up. But I feel
There's
like
always like a new. I think it's still like
always coming.
going. Yeah.
But I feel like there hasn't really been a lot in the sense of media,
No.
right? Like mech, the whole mech thing has been like not utilized a lot,
Not recently.
right?
To my knowledge, anyway.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Because a lot of animes, obviously.
exactly.
So we're not watching the entirety of it. So
Mhm.
there might be a mech anime somewhere around
And I
there.
know
But
Netflix does have like maybe two series that are newish and they're Gundam related. But I was like, it's still just Gundam. I mean, like,
yeah,
it's
it's
just
not
like
like something else like Robotech
yeah, exactly. Is that not like, or is this like
or
m-
what was it, Appleseed?
a genre that's just not being hit for some reason? I don't know.
It's not popular right now.
I mean,
It's like
giant
isekai.
robots, giant robots, giant monsters. Give it to me. But live action Gundam will definitely work. I mean, it's just real people and then space stuff. And I mean, we have Star Wars, Star Trek. I mean, Dune, all these kinds of things that are amazingly designed. I mean, Pacific Rim. Hopefully, they just hey Guillermo, let me know how you did those robots. Boom,
Copy
there you
and
go.
paste.
Yeah,
Boom.
there you
It's like
go.
don't
Not copy
copy.
and paste, but like
He's gonna be like, let me copy your homework.
the complexity of like the political stuff in Gundam is also like something they can tap into.
It's true.
Would you be excited for it?
Yes and no. Well, yeah, I don't know. It's kind of hard to tell with these Hollywood movies, especially
True.
if they're adapting anime or something or
Mhm.
video game. It's really 50-50 sometimes. Sometimes you can just straight up tell from the anime, from the trailer itself, it's like it's gonna flop big time.
Yeah, for sure.
But hopefully, hopefully if they do drop once they drop a trailer, hopefully it looks good. They do their homework. Pick a you have like more than a handful of like series of Gundams that you can base it off,
Oh yeah,
and or original story is totally fine. Pick and choose here and there
but
what
do
you
it right.
want, but do it right exactly. But that was it. That's all I
Okay.
had.
So those are the anime topics, and we're going into the Crunchyroll Anime Awards open for 2024, which I thought all the 2024 stuff was done, but
No, because
the end. This is the end of the year stuff.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So, do you want me? Do you want to do it, or you want me to do it? You got it. I believe in you.
But yeah, Crunchyroll Anime Awards.
And
There were 24. There were 24 categories.
yes.
I didn't do 2.
Yeah, and I didn't do 3 of them.
So to start off with, the base,
And you did write down the 2 and 3 that we didn't do, right? Or no?
I wrote down. Well, no,
Oh, you didn't write them down.
wait. I didn't write 2 of them down. I wrote the one that you didn't write.
You wrote down movies, but the other 2 you don't have written
No.
down. Okay, let me do those.
Okay.
Just to acknowledge that they are unnominated.
No, we don't acknowledge. The
I
only ones we
acknowledge everybody.
acknowledge one,
Okay, so which 2 did you not vote for?
the Japanese
Yes.
voice performance,
Mhm.
and the director.
Yes.
Was it director?
Yes.
Yes.
I also didn't vote for those 2 plus the film because I didn't see any of the films this
I
year.
did vote, but I just didn't write them down.
Of course, I voted 2 because I recognize what they did, like
and then
which animes.
I also didn't realize, but if you click on it, it tells you what they worked
Yeah.
on.
And then Japanese voice actors, a lot of the animes that came out, I saw a lot of them dubbed this year, and I think that's unique for me. I feel like I do watch a lot of sub, but a lot of them that were released also came out in dub, so I don't remember what they sound like. So here goes. We're gonna start with these bottom 2 that we didn't vote for, and then we'll go into the others. So best Japanese voice actor, just to acknowledge that they got nominated, is I'm gonna ruin all these names. Is Aoyuki for Apothecary Diaries, who played Mao Mao. Atsumi Tanizaki, Frennen, from Frennen. Kenichi Suzumura, who's Braven, and Brave Bang Braven. Shion Wakayama, Momo in Dandadan. Sayaka Sembangi, which is Marcel and Delicious Dungeon.
Mhm.
And then Natsuki Hanai, or Okarun in Dandadan. And those were that was Japanese voice actors.
And who'd you vote for?
Congratulations. I think in this one, I think I put Frennen.
Mm.
Because she does have a very soft voice.
Yeah.
And I do like that. It's very appealing.
Yeah, compared to the English one.
But then she's also very funny.
Yeah.
You know. Who'd you vote for in that one?
Momo.
Okay, makes sense. And then directors, you got Fugiyama Shuro, which is Dandadan. Yaro Sakazaki, Demon Slayer Training Arc. Kiyoshiro Sato and Frennen. Megami Ishitani, One Piece fan letter. Noshihiro Naganuma, Apothecary Diaries, and then Yoshihiro Miyajima, Delicious Dungeon. And I voted for the fan letter in One Piece.
Nice.
And then you probably voted for
Delicious Dungeon.
Okay, cool. Yeah, we literally just said we didn't vote for them, but we put a vote just so we can vote for all of them. So if anything, we shouldn't have said what we just said.
Yeah.
Because we voted for it.
Rewind it.
Yeah. Bring it back.
So
Take it back
Can
now.
you scratch that off the record? Can you highlight it? Right. So now to the ones that I actually wrote
and
down.
that we knew and that we actually involved in and that I did have to think because some put up against each other. So go
Mhm.
for it.
So for starters, is the best voice artist performance
English.
English.
Yes.
You get AJ Beckles, who was Okarun.
Mm-hmm.
Dun dun dun. Alex Lay, I think that's how you say his last name.
Mhm.
Sung Jin Woo, solo
Mhm.
leveling. Jesse James Grell, I think that's how you say it. Armin from Attack on Titan.
Mhm.
Mallory Rodak, I think that's I might have misspelled her last name. Firen, also.
'Kay.
Sarah Nato Cheney, who does the voice for a character named Alia, and Alia hides her feelings in Russian.
Cool.
And then Sung Won Cho for Senshi in Delicious in Dungeon.
Mm-hmm. I voted for Okarun.
I voted for Senshi.
Sensi's great.
He's
No,
so good.
I voted for him in a different one, but
Oh yeah.
we'll get to that. But yeah, Okarun, I gave it
One of
to
the
him.
categories cracked me up.
The Protect with all
yeah,
time.
yeah, that one.
That's such a cheap one because I know who's gonna win that one. We'll get to that one.
Yeah. All right, so moving on from the best voice artist performance, best ending sequence.
Yes.
So that involves watching the actual ending.
Yes. This is the sequence. I thought that was interesting that there was the category best song and then best sequence.
Yeah.
And
I was
opening
like-
sequence and ending sequence.
Yeah, I was like,
oh.
sequence? What do you mean? So obviously, luckily, it has a little
Yeah.
information on there, which is really good, just in case, like, obviously, not knowing.
Mhm.
So it's like, yeah, using the visual and everything that you see in the opening and ending. So
Because
I'm
a
like,
lot of work
oh.
does goes into those sequences. So
Mhm.
it's like I'm glad that they're being acknowledged.
Yeah.
So that's awesome.
So for those, you have.
I don't know if you want to give the songs or you can just give the animes themselves.
Yeah, because they're the songs.
Yeah.
But so we got Ranma one
Uh-huh.
or half. Ranma half.
I don't know how it's said, but I always said Ranma half.
Yeah, because it's literally one and half.
Yeah,
or
it's a half,
not
yes.
1.5. But Ranma half. Oshinoko. Elusive Samurai. Kaiju number 8, which then Solo Leveling, and then Dun Dun Dun.
Mm-hmm. Who'd you vote for?
for?
Who'd you vote for? I voted for Kaiju number 8.
I voted for. I lost my place. Kaiju number 8. Yeah.
It's
nobody.
The fact that it's One Republic.
Yeah.
Like it was such a good song, and it really just hears like it doesn't. It's not like Solo Leveling where it punches you in the face and you hate it because like it always ends on a cliffhanger. Yeah, but that one just like eases you in. It's nice. It's a good song.
It's very mellow too.
And the visual is the scientist, Dr. Lady, like really doing her work at her desk. It's like all over. It's like it's just nice. It's just like a really, really good sequence.
Have you heard the 2 versions of it?
No. What's it?
So listening to the song because I obviously really like it.
Yeah.
The ending is one version, but if you listen to the actual like One Republic one like released, it sounds different.
I guess
like,
that makes sense.
They also have an acoustic version of it, which is pretty good.
That's dope. But yeah, I find it funny that we both voted for Kaiju.
Yeah. Best opening sequence. Kaiju number 8. Mashal. Oshinoko. Solo Leveling. Dun Dun Dun. And One Piece. Who you vote? Before you say who you vote for?
I voted for One Piece.
Of course you did.
Not only the song is really good, but the visuals and him going through the clothing of all the arcs that he did, and then big moments that are about to happen here and now. It's like and it's also just well animated. The color's good. Like it's just all overall just a great sequence.
I like the name of the song. It's called
Us. Who'd you vote for?
It was a really tough one for me.
Okay, who did you like?
Bouncing between was Kaiju number 8 and Dun Dun Dun.
Okay.
Because Kaiju number 8 is Abyss by Youngblood, which is really good.
Great, and it looks awesome. But okay, and then as a sequence, the animation is great, but it doesn't give me anything.
Well, yeah, you don't want anything to be
spoiled. It's not spoiled. Yeah, the One Piece intro does kind of spoil a little bit of what's to come, but it almost gives me that like intensity of like, oh my gosh, I'm excited.
And then that literally shows you stuff that's happening in like the later episodes or the first episode with the aliens. Turbo Granny.
Oh, you're talking about Dun Dun Dun.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like, all right. So you voted for Kaiju?
No, I voted for
Oh,
Dandadan actually.
okay.
Yeah, as much as I was like bouncing between the
Mhm.
two, I was like, I think Dandadan because I think I listen to it more than I do Abyss
Uh-huh.
for sure, and I listen to the English cover of
But
Dandadan as well.
that's not even like what I gave Dandadan because there's another category that I give it to Dandadan.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, which is the next whatever one. We'll get there.
Let's see.
We'll get there eventually.
The next one was best score.
Yes.
So that one it's Bleach,
Mm-hmm.
Dandadan,
Mm-hmm.
Demon Slayer, Frieren, Fliblo,
Mm-hmm.
Look Back, and then Solo Leveling.
And this is the main song?
It's the
No,
scores.
it's
that
the
you hear.
score.
It's
Like
like the
in
background music.
yeah, I
and
think
stuff
I
like
gave that to Frennen. I think.
Hmm.
Who'd you give it to?
I think I give it a Bleach on that one.
Okay. It's
Just
cool.
because,
You're acknowledging. You're acknowledging.
Just because of the
greatness.
fact I think we saw the Spada one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that.
Yeah. So it's just great.
Mm-hmm. Best anime song.
Song, yes.
So this one is Kaiju number 8 again.
Mm-hmm.
Mashal,
Mm-hmm.
Oshinoko, Solo, Dandadan, and Frieren.
This hands down was Dandadan for me.
Oh really?
Yes.
So. So again, I was like Kaiju number 8 and Dandadan, and then I remembered about Mashal song. I was like, okay.
Oh yeah.
And then Fatal by Oshinoko is really good.
That's true, but I don't know that anime. I didn't
I don't
watch
either.
it, so I
Also,
don't.
I'm so
know
confused
the
on that
song.
anime. It's the one with the pop star, right?
Yes.
But looking at the cover of it for the second season, it doesn't have the pop star on it, and it looks like a completely different anime.
I
I'm
mean,
like, I have no idea.
no idea. So that's why I didn't get my vote. But I understand that the anime is huge in music. But I give it to Dandadan.
I'll give it to Dandadan.
You voted for
I
Dandadan?
think I voted for Dandadan
Yeah.
as well. In the end, I was like Dandadan.
Yeah.
All right, next one is the must protect at all cost characters.
Yeah. This is a cheap one.
Anya,
Mm-hmm.
Spy Family,
Mm-hmm.
Frieren from Frieren, Okarun from Dandadan,
Mm-hmm.
Senshi, Delicious in Dungeon, Tokiyuki from Elusive Samurai, Yuki from Sign of Affection.
And I gave it to Anya.
And I didn't know those last two. So
I gave it to
you give it to
Anya.
Anya?
Yeah.
I give it to Anya also.
I mean, come on. How do you not choose Anya? Senchi's like the second one, but it's still like by a mile. Like Anya is just
not even Frieren for you? Since you've seen it, actually?
only because Frieren can freaking protect herself.
Oh, because she's old as fudge.
Also that. Like she's super powerful, super like she can protect herself.
Mhm.
She does not need protection from
Protection.
anybody. She got herself. She don't need no man.
She don't
even
need
though
no
she-
man.
Even though she kind of wanted a man, but like it's just like Anya is still a little girl. Like protect her at all costs.
Right.
That was a cheap. I saw that category. I was like, this is a cheap Anya win for Spy Family.
Yeah, I was like, it's the obvious choice.
The
come on.
obvious choice. I don't
Whoever's
know who
voting for somebody else is like, bruh.
exactly.
Right. Moving to the next one. Best supporting character. And there's two from Frieren, which is Kern and Himmel.
Fern.
There was a K on there.
I'm pretty sure it's Fern.
I saw it on the website.
I can Google it right now.
You Google it. Well, I'll
You
mention the other
finish.
one. Jinshi from Apothecary Diaries. Senshi from Delicious in Dungeon. Or you know what? It might be Fern. Since my K's and my F's look the same. Senshi Delicious in Dungeon.
What's her name?
Kern.
Mhm.
Seiko and Turbo Granny from
Mhm.
Dandadan.
I gave it to Senshi.
I give it a Senshi as well, just because
Like-
the boy comes in clutch with the food.
Absolutely. And with the pan and
He's
all
not
these.
Australian.
Well, absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, come on. Like, he's such a good character. Like,
Yeah.
don't get me wrong. Fern and Himmel are great
Mm-hmm.
characters. They're so good. But Senshi, the anime is not called Delicious in Dungeon without Senshi.
Right. Because
Like, he makes that anime delicious. Like, he is, that's what makes him the best supporting. In
Mhm.
my opinion, that is why. And you did
he's
too?
literally, yeah, I voted for him as well. Yeah, because I was like, I haven't seen Frieren, so I was like, I couldn't put my 2 cents on
Mm-hmm.
those two. And then Psycho and Turbo Granny, it's like, I mean, they're there. Psycho hasn't really done anything for me to be like, she came in clutch.
Yeah.
Besides the exorcism.
Yeah.
But it's still season 1. It's like,
And they're again great characters.
Yeah,
they're
they're
both
great.
great. I mean, Psycho is your anime bae for that anime.
Yeah.
And like, they're great characters. Don't get me wrong, but definitely Frennen and Shinshi are definitely the ones that we don't know the other ones.
Mhm.
But Senshi for us is like
Yeah.
definitely the top dog.
All right, moving on to the next one, which is the best main character. You got Frieren from Frieren.
Yeah.
Sounds weird. Kafka from Kaiju number 8. Momo from Dandadan. Okarun from Dandadan. Mao Mao from Apothecary Diaries. And then Sung Jin Woo from Solo Leveling.
Mm-hmm. I voted for Sung Woo.
You voted for...
No, I didn't.
I was
Obviously
about to say,
not.
after
No.
all the hate, after all the...
I had my coworker be like, "I'll show you the way. You're just lost. It's okay. I'll show you the way of solo leveling." No, I chose Frieren.
Frieren.
Like she's just so much complex. Like I said before, with the voice, she's soft. She's funny. She's a badass. She does what she wants. She doesn't try to go through the organization, and then she kind of does because of Fern. But like, she's just a great character. She has so much depth to her, and I love it. Who'd you vote for?
I voted for Okarun.
I knew you were.
Yeah,
because
it was
you probably
between
connect with
him and Momo.
Okay,
But
makes sense.
Okarun is more just 'cause the situation he got put in. But it's like, it just, he cracks me up.
I just feel like Sung is gonna win it though, just because of the hype.
Everyone's like, Sung Jin Woo is the god of anime now.
Yep. No, he's the coat. Remember?
Yeah, he's the king of all time.
No, you got it.
Yeah. All right, moving on. Best slice of life anime. You got Layback Camp season 3. McCain.
John McCain.
No. But essentially, it's called
Michael Caine.
It's McCain and then Too Many Losing Heroines, as it's called.
Okay.
Mr. Villain's Day Off. My Dear Friend Nokotan. Sound Euphonium 3. I'm guessing season 3. And The Dangers in My Heart season 3.
I mean, same for Laid Back Camp with season 3.
Yeah, I went for Layback Camp.
I've in honor for you, I put Laid Back Camp. It's the only one I saw out of those. I guess I missed out on some of the last slice of life this year.
Yeah, My Dear Friend, I've seen a few clips and it's on my list. The Dangers in My Heart, never heard of it, but literally the picture, it's like a teacher. So.
But I saw a lot of Laid Back Camp. I think I saw parts of the movie because been passing, I think, and it's just like, I mean, it's just so good.
It's pretty chill. I do love the little like information that they give you with camping stuff and just stuff like it's a super chill, like relaxing anime, honestly. All right, so next after that, it's best drama. You got A Sign of Affection. This one was super long, so I just wrote down Dead Demons because it went on for like 5 more
years.
Yeah. Frieren, Oshinoko, Pluto, and Apothecary Diaries.
I didn't realize Pluto was like recent. I thought that was like
I didn't know that either.
Like
I saw that
2,
I'm
3
like,
years ago.
Yeah, same.
But I gave it to Frieren.
I was like, I didn't really know which one to pick.
But you did vote for it.
I think I voted for Frieren if I remember correctly, just because it's the only one I think I've actually seen even clips
In
of
passing,
online.
or clips, yeah.
And online. Right, next one. Best Isekai anime. You got Konosuba. Jobless Reincarnation. ReZero. Your favorite. Shangri-La Frontier. Suicide Squad Isekai. And then Reincarnated as a Slime.
I voted for ReZero.
Of course you did.
Because I just haven't seen an isekai like ReZero. Because most of the time when they get isekai, they become like the most powerful thing in that world. They can do whatever they want. Like that's what it is. But ReZero is like grounded. He doesn't have powers other than coming back to life. And then like he goes through crazy timelines or like crazy reverse rewind thing. But who did you vote for?
I went for Konosuba. I went for the comedy.
Interesting.
I went for the
Okay.
comedy.
I knew it was up there. I knew it was up there.
It was honestly between that one and ReZero. But I was like, well, Konosuba makes me laugh more. Also, the fact that he's like, he's broke and he's not like an overpowered character, and he's over here like trying to make it through life. All right, next one, best action anime. We got Bleach, 1,000-Year Blood War, Dandadan, Demon Slayer, Kaiju number 8, Solo Leveling, and Windbreaker. And we know who's gonna get that one too.
Yeah.
Yep. What would you vote? Which one did you vote for?
Number 1, Bleach.
Bleach?
I voted for Bleach. I've seen clips of their fights, and my God, they're just crazy animated and crazy detailed. Like it's just a wild ride for those fights,
Mhm.
and I was just like, how can you not,
Not.
right? Who'd you vote for?
I voted for Demon Slayer.
Okay.
Just because when I think it was Demon Slayer, the immediate thought is the Rengoku versus Asuka fight. Asaka?
The category was for the training arc season.
I saw it as more as like the entirety of the thing.
Oh, but it's focused on the training arc season.
I don't know.
Which the final season, there's another category where I vote for Demon Slayer, but
Mm.
there's not a lot of fighting that happens in that last season, other than that last episode.
But that's the one I voted for because of that.
Mhm.
Best comedy, or the next one is the best comedy anime. So you got Delicious in Dungeon,
Mhm.
Konosuba,
Mhm.
Mashal, My Dear Friend Nokatan, Ranma Half, and then Spy Family, season 2.
What the heck did I vote for? What was the first one? Delicious?
Delicious.
I think I gave it to Delicious.
I gotta go Konosuba.
Okay.
Mhm.
Didn't give it to Delicious.
All right, next one. Best romance anime. A Sign of Affection, Blue Box, Too Many Losing Heroines, Ranma Half, Scott Pilgrim takes off, and then The Dangers in My Heart, season 2.
I was surprised to see Scott Pilgrim. I was
That
like,
really threw me off. I'm like,
Yeah.
I completely forgot about
I was
it.
like, whoa! I didn't realize it was considered an anime. I thought it was just like the Netflix just
I
cartoon
yeah,
anime.
sure.
I guess that's kind of how I saw it. I didn't think
Mhm.
of it as an anime, so I thought it was really cool to see it on there.
Mm-hmm.
But I think I voted for the first one. Who was the first one?
A Sign of Affection,
No,
Blue
next one.
Box.
Blue Box. I voted for Blue Box. Who'd you vote for?
I honestly just put Ranma.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because I was like,
I was also surprised to see Ranma because I didn't realize Ranma was a romance anime. I know there is like that story,
mhm,
but like I didn't realize it was like romantic. I thought it was just like funny.
funny.
Yeah, I didn't realize it was.
No, he likes the girl that trains him. Right, going to the next category.
Oh, that was your
this-
mic.
Yeah.
I was like, what happened over here?
Best background art, which is
Mhm.
Delicious in Dungeon, Demon Slayer training arc, Freerun, Pluto, and then Apothecary Diaries.
I give it to Delicious.
I give it to Delicious also.
Yeah, the environments that they're in is so vibrant and so lived in.
Mm-hmm.
It's great.
Especially like early on before they actually start diving in, you see more of the nature essentially.
Exactly.
And then once you get deeper in, like I mean, just the architecture essentially and the castle and stuff like that. It's
Yeah, for
pretty
sure.
good. Right, next one, best character design. Dandadan, Delicious in Dungeon, Demon Slayer training arc, Freerun, Kaiju number 8, and then the Apothecary Diaries.
What for Dandadan?
Oh yeah.
I think the aliens, the demons themselves, and then the the way Okarun looks when he transforms.
Yeah.
All of it just looks amazing to me. I
Mhm.
think all the characters are very different in a way. So I was like, okay, it's something I've never seen before, so
Yeah.
I went for them. And you?
Delicious.
Delicious. Okay.
Mhm. But also the reason I also kind of went for that was when they ran into the mimic or whatever,
Mhm.
and all 6 of them, right? 9 of them, or the copies essentially look completely different from what the actual characters look. So it was like a different design for them. It's essentially how each of them view themselves, which is pretty funny. Right, next one, best animation. So you got Dandadan, Delicious in Dungeon, Demon Slayer training arc, Freerun, Kaiju number 8, and Solo Leveling.
Nice.
And we know who's gonna get that one too.
Well, I voted for Demon Slayer.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I cannot not vote for something that is literally the best I've ever seen as the best explosion I've ever seen in any anime ever. Like that is crazy. Like it almost looks like a real explosion. Like all the budget went to that last episode, and that last episode literally takes it for me. And I get the other ones are like consistently good, but like that one is just on another level. Who'd you vote for?
Delicious in Dungeon.
Of course,
Mhm.
that was kind of your anime of the year, I think.
Yeah, even though I finished it like recently.
Yeah,
I
like
started
literally last week.
Best original. The next one, best
Mhm.
original anime. You got Buchigiri, Girls Band Cry, which I heard is really good. It's on my list. Jellyfish Can't Swim in the Night. Metallic Rogue or Rouge, however, Rogue.
Mhm.
Ninja Kamui, and then Train to the End of the World.
And I know you would think I would vote for Ninja Kamui,
I know you wouldn't.
but I didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I remember the fall off it had.
Yes. It was up, and down, 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 down. It was just had so much potential. But I gave it to Metallic Rouge.
Metallic Rouge.
Yeah.
I think I also gave it to Metallic Rouge just because I've seen clips of it.
Mhm.
Everything else, Girls Band Cry. I think someone mentioned it somewhere on a comment where the video referenced it, but I was like,
I still listen to the song for Ninja Kamui. Just saying, it's a really good song.
good song. All right, next one. Best new series. Dun Dun Dun, Delicious in Dungeon, Frieren, Kaiju Number 8, Solo Leveling, and The Apothecary Diaries.
I gave it to Dan Dan Dan.
I give it to Delicious.
I knew. I knew. Yeah, Delicious was on your screen for sure. No, Dan Dan Dan. I think it's. I mean, it's. I know right now it's just funny and the action's like. He doesn't know how to fight, so that's kind of a joke. But I know later it's gonna get even wilder, and this it's just a start of something great. And I know for me that is gonna be the best like new series right now for me.
Also, when was the last time you had a protagonist having to? His motive is to get his
penis back.
Yeah.
Yeah. I never.
Right. If there is, haven't heard of it.
But Delicious the Dungeon story. I mean, we've kind of heard it before. Got to go save someone.
On to the next one. Best continuing series. So you got Bleach, The Dozen-Year Blood War: The Conflict, Demon Slayer Training Arc, My Hero Academia Season 7, One Piece, Oshinoko Season 2, Spy Family Season 2.
Of course, One Piece.
I give it to One Piece also.
I mean, you can't compete. You almost can't have that category anymore because One Piece will always take it.
They didn't give it to what's that one kids show that's going on?
Whatever it's called.
Yeah, that one's not on here. Should have been on there. It would have mopped the floor at One Piece. The next one, film of the year. You got Haikyuu, Dumpster Battle. I was like, what kind of name is that?
I said it too. I was like, oh, interesting. Okay.
Because I remember seeing that title. I was like, that's not a real title, is it? Apparently it is. Look Back, which I haven't seen, but I heard it's great. Mononoke, the movie. The Phantom in the Rain. My Hero Academia, You're Next. Goldberg. Spy Family, Code of White, which is funny because I saw that and I'm like, I'm going to watch it at work. Didn't get the chance. And then The Colors Within.
Just because I enjoy the twist, kind of, I gave it to My Hero.
What twist? Oh, you already seen that movie?
No. The All Might. Like, All Might. It not being All Might, but just like a guy.
Oh.
That twist. Learning in the trailer. But I was like, okay, I'll give it to him. I give him one vote at least.
I give it to The Colors Within. I'm going to go watch that one in theaters.
Yeah.
It's really good. All right. And then the final category, which is, Anime of the Year.
Anime of the Year. Crunchyroll Anime Awards Anime of the Year. Nominees are
Dun Dun Dun, Delicious in Dungeon, Frieren, Beyond Journey's End, Kaiju Number 8, Solo Leveling, Boo, and The Apothecary Diaries.
Okay, you can't say boo. We both like Solo Leveling.
Boo.
It's just overhyped. Now, my vote, and everyone should watch this, and I'm talking to you watching. Frieren is an amazing, amazing anime. Fights are great. Story's great. Depth, backstories. I mean, what more do you need in an anime? It hits all the notes, and it kind of makes me want to cry.
You also needed to say and to watch it in dub.
Dubbed or sub, it don't matter.
Because apparently people are thirsting over her voice in dub.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because she has a deeper voice.
Yeah, it is a little deeper.
She gives mommy energy.
And
then in the sub,
certain moments, she definitely does like, oh, hello. I'm like, okay, calm down.
Because in the sub, her voice is like,
soft.
It looks, it's soft. It looks like
good.
the character.
Yeah.
And yeah, like I said, the dub one, I saw a clip of it because someone's like, yo. Someone's like, my anime of the year.
It's so good. It's super good. Like it hits. I know one of my things for my mom, it's not anime related, but it's movie related. Like if it makes her laugh, if it makes her cry, and if she just overall has a good time. Like those three things, if it does that, and has good fights, because she's a big fight person. If she likes all those things, it's 10 out of 10 or higher. And that's, I kind of take it the same way. If it makes me hit all kinds of things, I mean, how is it not the best? And that for me, Frieren is the anime of the year. And what about for you?
I picked Delicious in Dungeon.
Okay.
But then I like the action. I love the little like change of not even genre, but like the tone of the anime, where it was like it's been like, oh, they're fighting monsters in the dungeon, eating, fun. They find the sister. Spoilers.
Twist.
Twist,
And then
and
just
then
changes entirely.
completely. And then finishing off the episodes, like the last few fights that I saw, like the action,
Mhm.
I was like, yo, I was like in it. But like but yeah, the episodes just there was like I think filler the last two,
Mhm.
but other than that, everything was great. I enjoyed everything about it. The animation, the story, the characters. Senshi, I love Senshi.
Mhm.
Marcial as well. What was it? And the food. The food looked delicious as well.
Mhm.
Like how
Literally. Like what
Food
we just
Wars
talked about.
also as
Yeah.
well. Yeah.
But did you download your picture? Did you send it to me? I can't remember.
What?
Your picture? Your, like, the line of your awards? You know how you could save your picture at the end?
Oh no, I didn't.
Okay, we'll go back to it so you can get it. But follow us on Instagram. We'll post both of our, like, side by sides, the Juan and Onlys, and then Scorpions, so you can see them both and see what we voted for. Follow us. On to movies.
And games.
Did you have any topics for anything else?
No. Technically, the movie one would have been the Sweeney one.
So you're just banking on me
Yeah.
getting the other two?
Yeah.
That's okay. I'm here.
Okay, All Might, or should I say Dark Might?
So we did literally right before this podcast. We watched every trailer and tried to like get some information so he can know. So what did you think of the fake Doomsday April Fool's joke of all those characters? Just like all the fake chairs.
I don't know why
through.
you said fake Doomsday, and I was like, Doom guy.
No, Doomsday.
I thought it
Avenger
was
Doomsday.
hilarious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What name really like stuck with you in that fake one?
Who was it? Oh, Dominic Toretto.
Dominic Toretto.
It was
Family.
it was
He
really,
comes in driving in, pops out the
It was
car.
really
Everyone's in
left
this film. Like, and so, but it did make me realize is like, this might have been only part one of the cast in this movie.
Mm.
There could be more, but it's like, man, these are gonna be so many people. It's like, how do you have this many people?
It's gonna be the whole like how Infinity War was essentially gonna be part 1 and part 2.
Yeah.
But then I guess they just did Infinity War, and then part 2 just became Endgame.
Yeah, but like, it's just crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's a joke. I hate it too because some of the people I did want in that movie are in there, like Hugh Jackman, Ryan Reynolds, like Deadpool, Wolverine. Like the first few names are like could be, but like now they're in the April Fool's joke, so it's like, are they? So it really made me think. I was like, please, at least Wolverine, because the X-Men people are coming back.
Yes.
So I want at least Wolverine there.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so it just made me. My funniest one was Danny DeVito because the chair went.
Oh,
really
yeah,
low.
it was super short.
Yeah, it was the Ant-Man chair.
It's Danny DeVito as Phil.
Yeah,
from
right.
Hercules.
And something. Oh, I didn't show you this, but it's on my list.
Mhm.
They did show footage for Superman.
That sneak peek.
Yeah,
I
that sneak
kind of saw a little bit of it, but
Oh.
I saw when Crypto grabbed them.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
That, and then when they were like
carrying him away.
carrying. Thank you. Jesus,
Yes.
words.
Yeah, I don't know which.
But I think it got to that point, and then I just stopped watching it because I'm like, I kind of really want to watch
Well,
everything new.
it really was just that entirety of that
Oh,
moment,
was it?
which is the part in the trailer.
Mhm.
So you kind of
Yeah.
know what's gonna happen, and then literally because it's just Crypto. When Crypto hits him, you can hear the impact. So like the sounds of it is really like whoa. The only one I don't like is when he flies in and then hits him
Mhm.
because it sounds a little weird. But then once he like keeps hitting him,
Mhm.
literally what my dog did right now. That's why I have 2 scars right here. You can hear like the impact, like a heavy impact.
Mhm. Someone was like, so it's like, oh, good. They were like, the robots are like, oh,
Mhm.
good job, Crypto, for bringing Superman in with a total of broken bones or whatever. And
Yeah.
It's like, and someone's like, yeah, Crypto broke the rest.
Yeah, no, because he was hitting the crap out of him, and he's screaming on the floor.
Mhm.
And then he gives him, and then he flies away. But then when he's there, yeah, he has all these injuries.
Mhm.
But it's weird that his suit isn't like battle damaged. I think that's a little weird,
Hmm.
because he's like,
Or maybe it's right now to cover up any
oh,
damages to
you know,
not
what? I didn't
reveal.
even think about
Because
that.
it's like the whole. I don't know if you remember seeing the Superman or Batman vs Superman movie trailer.
I didn't watch it, or no.
No. So one of the scene or looking at the trailer, one of the scenes that they show, it's when Batman. There's a water tower. Batman swings onto it essentially,
Mhm.
and then
it
moves
flies
out the way
away. Yeah.
before he gets hit. And in the trailer, it just shows a beam hitting that, and there's nothing.
Mm.
And same thing with Spider-Man 4 from home,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah, with the kick.
With the kick.
Yeah.
Oh, obviously that wasn't supposed to be on there, but
There's
again,
no
it
way
just
home
showed.
that far from home.
Okay. It showed Tom Holland
Mhm.
flying against the 3-0, but in Brazil they extended
Yeah.
that little thing, and you saw lizard going.
Lizard's head just going like that. Yeah. But yeah,
So
so
it could
that's
just be that.
that, and then the robots just explaining everything, and then him giving yellow sun, and then he like screams, and then it cuts into it. I didn't realize this. I thought it was just that, but then it continued on to more little sneak peeks of the rest of the movie. Still didn't give anything away. Like there's still things I saw in the trailer, but it just showed like more of like Lex Luthor being like more battle damaged on his face and things like that. So I thought it was really, it's making me excited for it, and I'm happy.
I'm for sure excited for it.
I just hope it does well.
That
That is
also.
my biggest thing. Is I just hope it does well. One of the funniest movies that are getting released is Naked Gun is getting a remake.
I'm excited.
How do you feel that Liam Neeson is the main guy?
It's hilarious.
It's hilarious, but like, does it worry
They
you?
were like, we need someone like Leslie Nielsen. It's like, going better, Liam Neeson. Close enough.
Like, it's crazy because like, if you think Liam Neeson, you think Raj Al Ghul, you think Qui-Gon, you think Taken, you think every other Taken.
It's funny because I
Copy and
actually
paste movie.
when I think of Liam Neeson, I think of A Thousand Ways to Die in the West, A Million Ways to Die.
I mean, he's still a serious character in that movie, but he is. Does he make jokes in that movie? I can't
He makes
remember.
jokes in that movie. And then I also think of his cameo in Ted.
I don't
Where
know.
he's like these tricks are for kids, but adults can have them. And Ted is like, yeah, you can have them. He's like, so if I purchase these, I will not be followed. Yeah, no, you won't. Cool. He slides the money. He's like, and puts it in his jacket. And he's like, I appreciate what you've done for me today. And just
Yeah.
walks away.
So like, I have no fear that he's gonna kill it,
Mm-hmm.
but it's just gonna be weird to see him there
Mm-hmm.
and like completely be comedy.
Yeah.
Like that's gonna be weird. Like Don't Call Me Shirley. Like things like little.
I obviously with the new times,
Mhm.
I wonder how it's gonna be. I hope it's good and it's funny, but some of the charm, I guess you could say, from the old ones, it's some of the jokes and stuff that they had back then
Are not appropriate.
are not appropriate right now.
Yeah, agreed. I mean, but you did have the OJ. Like
which is freaking
that, and then
hilarious.
the guy just looking in the camera, just being like,
No.
"No," like not even doesn't have to say anything, and it was hilarious.
I also like the fact that they went
They acknowledge.
acknowledged your tribal chief, but the whole that they're essentially the children of the ones from
Yeah.
the past,
Mhm.
which I'm like, okay, cool, but why not go younger? I guess they wanted them to still be like quote unquote older characters, like how they are.
Yeah, because if you, that's why I assume
Essentially.
too. And I love Naked Gun. I really want to rewatch the first. I want to watch them again.
I have all of them.
I know.
I need to rewatch them also because it's been forever since I've
And
seen
honestly,
them.
I've been looking for a good comedy because I've been looking. I was trying to find one. I was looking stand-up
It's hard.
comedians, but nothing's really dying. I saw that trailer. I was like, I need to watch Naked Gun. But that's for sure. Another movie that I also weird transition. Megan 2
Oh yeah.
with the robot. So Megan
Mm.
was a horror movie. It was the new Chucky, the first one. That's what it was. She was killing people to protect Katie. That was her thing.
Well, technically, this one is still a horror movie.
No, you saw that trailer.
I
This
saw
is
that
a
trailer.
straight up action movie.
But it's considered.
This is
horror.
a straight up action
It's
movie
a horror sci-fi
with
film.
just more like intense killing than most action films.
Horror.
I feel like did you weren't scared, but did it look cool to you?
It looked fun.
Right? It's the OG Megan versus Amelia.
Mhm.
This new one that's going to kill her creators. Which I guess she just doesn't want to live anymore.
Well, I mean,
Kill the people who made her and then probably end up killing herself.
nah, she can probably she'll free herself or whatever.
But I thought it was funny. I thought Megan had so much personality. I was like, okay, I didn't realize that this was a thing.
Yeah.
It's almost as if Chucky was brought back to fight another demon, like another demon possessed toy, and I think that's really funny.
I mean, the first one. I mean, it might have been a horror movie, but it also had very comedic moments.
I haven't seen it, and now I kind of want to, so I can watch this one.
I've seen a few of the clips that people talk. It's like new horror movie, and it's like just her dancing.
Yeah.
And I think it's the most focus of the movie that they.
But that dance isn't a comedy scene. That dance is a horror scene.
But people find it funny.
It's funny, but it's a horror scene because she's
It's
dancing towards
comedic.
someone to kill him.
But it's comedic.
But it's not. It's
But
a
it
horror
is.
scene. Have you seen the movie? Yeah, I can't.
Psst, crazy.
Another one, Accountant 2.
Huh?
Your Accountant 2.
Accountant 2.
Yeah, Ben Affleck and John Bernthal being brothers to solve a case together.
Murder.
And I think their on-screen relationship is going to be electric. I think it's going to be so good. They're just going to bounce off each other so well.
I'm excited.
Yeah. What are you more excited for, the relationship or the action?
The action.
Yeah.
And just John Bernthal.
And Ben Affleck does really good action. I don't think people understand how he does really good at action.
Yeah, how could you forget Daredevil?
Or Batman.
Especially Batman.
Then we also had Five Nights at Freddy's 2.
Did you watch the trailer?
We just watched the trailer.
Oh, I don't think I watched it.
We literally just.
I think
you did
you
because
played it.
You said did you see that? What's his face react to it?
Yeah. So when I said that,
And it literally played.
I grabbed Ash, and then I was like this the whole time with her. So I never watched anything of that trailer.
That's so funny.
I just remember seeing.
And then you literally
the
asked me
Freddy
had I
2.
seen.
Yeah,
had I seen the
right
first one.
as the trailer was ending, I was like, "So have you seen the other one? So have you seen the first one?" But I never saw it.
The trailer literally played.
I completely missed it.
It's a sequel to it. It's the sister location, so they got the toy looks to them now. So
Mhm.
they're all like plasticky look. It's the next look for the second game too.
Mhm.
So that's accurate. The only thing is, they're out in public. They're like in people's houses. They're coming
Oh,
for
yeah.
people. Like that's crazy. Like
Mhm.
I did not think that was a thing. Like I always thought it was always going to be in the confinement of the place,
Mhm.
but now it's outside the place.
Yeah.
So
They
it's
had
kind
to
of
be like, we need a reason to make a second one.
yeah. Like we got to go further,
Further.
which is outside the restaurant,
Hmm.
which is definitely crazy. But it does kind of make me think it's gonna really steer away from the kind of theories of the game. Like it's really gonna become its own thing,
Mhm.
which I like that. But I also the theories are so like complex them alone. They
Mhm.
could have just kept it there.
It's too dark for people. They
Whatever.
don't want children dying. That's what it is.
But that is my last movie one. Was there another movie thing that you heard that you think of?
No.
No? Okay. Video games. So video games, the first one I did want to bring up was Emma Frost.
Yeah, people
It's
are
coming to Marvel Rivals.
Yeah. Did you see the trailer for that though?
Yes, I did.
It's I'm actually excited to see the outfits of the other characters.
Oh yeah, that's cool. But
Um,
for still Emma Frost,
mhm.
her abilities, she is a vanguard, so she's a tank.
Mm.
She can
Of course,
cover
harden.
herself in diamonds in
Mhm.
her crystal. She can telepath people, and then have them walk towards her, so she can make people walk off the stages. And then she has like a beam thing she can do, and I can't remember some another attack she can do too.
There's
Oh
this-
yeah. It was really cool. She can rush you,
Mhm.
push you into a wall, and then throw you. And I think that was really cool. I was like, whoa, that was wild. That's cool.
See the trailer? How she's like, to me, my X-Men.
Yeah. See her thighs?
Huh?
You see her thighs?
Yeah, that's what everybody's freaking talking about. I can't literally not. When I first was scrolling through, like, I think it was TikTok, most of the videos that I saw about Emma Frost were literally like
That first clip.
thighs. Yeah, the first clip, and
Yeah.
people like jumping out of their chairs, barking. It's a little insane.
Uh,
It's like I get it. Yes, they made her thick. Okay, that's fine. Also, someone was saying like, "What? Emma Frost is a thick mommy? Now no one's gonna be able to tell the difference between her, Invisible Woman, or what's her name, Luna? No,
Luna Snow, I think. Yeah.
Is that
Yeah.
her?" And I'm like, what? I was very confused.
You said the costumes. You wanted any costumes that really spoke out to you?
Luna Snow's one looks really good. Wolverine's
It
his
looks
suit
dope.
looks
That's really cool.
dapper.
Yeah.
Magneto's looks really interesting too.
But do you know why why they look like
she's
that?
holding a gala at the
Yes, Emma Frost is holding a gala.
whatever island it is.
Gets interrupted by Ultron,
Yes.
and that's why everyone needs to band together to stop him.
Did you see the comments of Ultron though?
No.
People were upset of his voice
What?
because he sounds robotic.
No freaking. He is a robot.
That's what everybody
How-
else
what-
is saying.
what do
They're
you-
like, the voice matches because he's a robot, and people are like, well, that's not my Ultron.
Who's your Ultron?
I have no fucking clue.
Who's the voice? Who voiced him? James Spade.
James Spader? But even
James
then, the
Spader?
voice sounds robotic too.
A
Like,
little,
it's-
yeah. Has the
there's
metal.
the little-
yeah.
yeah. It's not like straight up like Tony Stark talking.
Yeah.
So
Not Jarvis.
or Jarvis. Yeah, no. I really had to think there for a second.
But yeah,
Uh,
that's crazy. But he will. I think I saw that he is going to get added in season 2 later,
Mhm. Yeah.
and then season 3, which I think is super interesting, and I wanted to ask you.
Mm.
Every month, essentially, there's gonna be a new hero added to the game in season 3.
And when does that start though?
I think in 2-3 months,
Oh, okay.
because they have a time frame of 2 to 3 months, but then they're gonna cut it down. I
Mhm.
think to a month or 2 months. I can't remember exactly,
Mm.
but then there'll be essentially a new hero every month.
Mm.
In your opinion, who would you want to add
That hasn't been
that
already.
hasn't been already added? I'm thinking right now too. I'm thinking like, what other Marvel heroes are there?
I was gonna almost say the Punisher. I was like,
He's
Daredevil.
in there. Daredevil
Daredevil.
with the screen just black.
Did you see someone modded one of the Arkham games, and they were like, "We need a Daredevil game like this," and it's essentially his night vision, but it's all red. You couldn't see anything.
That's so funny.
I was like, okay,
That would be really funny though.
but
That'd be cool.
yeah, that would be pretty funny.
If I had to choose one, I know it's kind of weird, but I think I would like a comic book accurate like Drax. He'd be pretty dope with his like dual blade, like kind of like hand to hand combat. I know. Iron Fist kind of has a hand to hand combat thing down, but I think a Vanguard version of like Iron Fist would be pretty dope.
Mm.
He might not have the speed, but he'll have like the strength and durability for
Mhm.
sure. And I think it'd be pretty
Wait,
dope.
Iron Fist or Drax?
Drax.
Oh, you said Iron Fist.
No, you must have skipped like a few words of my sentence because
No, I did not.
that sentence ended.
You just
and
said
then-
Iron Fist, and then he'd be a good Vanguard.
Yeah, he as in
You didn't
Drax.
say Drax though.
I didn't need to. That's a pronoun for Drax.
No,
That's not who I was talking about.
but besides, yeah, I honestly wouldn't know. Even
There-
like really thinking
The only reason we don't know is because there's already so many
a good
people
a
in
good
that movie.
amount that we know
Yeah.
actually.
Cyclops would be cool. Oh,
X Men,
I did
Jubilee.
I did think Nightcrawler, but I was like, how do you really do Nightcrawler though?
It could be not his ultimate, but it could be like you know how some people have the like Rocket has a dash.
Mhm.
Nightcrawlers could be like a
I think it'd
his
be cool.
teleportation.
I
And
think it'd be
obviously
cool
there's
if he
cooldown.
could teleport and then teleport with someone to get them out of danger.
That'd be too much though.
I know that's what I was saying. Like I
Mhm.
started to think about it, and I was like, no.
Like I understand what Doctor Strange is like
Mhm.
portal because it's like it's just there.
Mhm.
It's not like a let me grab you. And take
This
you
is gonna
away.
be messed up joke, but I'm gonna make the joke. It could be cool to have. Oh no, it's not messed up. It could work. Professor X.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say Gwen Stacy.
This is a dead body on there.
It's like her. It's just like
No,
Professor
that's
X.
her ult. Yeah, Professor X. So when you get the stairs, you just can't go. That was my joke, but I forget he has his hover one, so he could just go everywhere. But Professor X would be cool.
Now with Doctor Strange, he'll turn that chair into a normal wheelchair. What?
I kind of wanted to hold it. Just have the silence of me just staring at you. But yeah, there's so literally the list is infinite.
Jean Grey.
I mean,
Ultimate could be Phoenix,
Nova could be in there too.
I guess.
You don't even know who that is.
Yeah, I do.
Who
Dude
is
with
it?
the gold helmet and the red
Yeah.
star who's hates
It's not Red
Spider-Man.
Star. What? That's Golden Guardian. Red
No.
Guardian.
What? No.
Red Star. Red Guardian.
No,
has
I'm
this-
talking about Nova still. He hates Spider-Man.
Does he?
Yeah.
I don't know that.
The Amazing Spider-Man. Or one of the shows he
Mm,
when they're like teaming up, he's like, I hate you. White Tigress.
be cool. I was gonna say Bronze Tiger, but that's
That's a
Batman.
DC.
Yeah. The big
3. John
the
Cena, Triple H, and Shawn Michaels.
video game news that was there was Nintendo Direct.
PlayStation.
Are you excited for anything that you saw on Nintendo Direct?
What? 1.
What was?
Hmm?
Which was?
Donkey Kong Bonanza.
Yeah, I thought it was Bedazzled.
No. What? No, it was Bonanza.
Bonanza.
Because he's punching bananas.
He's punching stones and rocks because he's a
And
miner.
bananas.
So I know this is gonna sound weird because most of that trailer he was wearing like a different outfit.
Yeah, I was actually gonna say he looks like Donkey Kong Jr.
Yeah, but
Like
then at the end,
that-
but in the end of the trailer, he has the
Just the tie.
the famous tie.
Mm-hmm.
I know people were mad about his design because of his eyes. So he had the dark shadows in between, where instead of like it just being his eyes,
Mhm.
I wasn't mad at that. But seeing the new outfit, I was like, oh, this could be a different Donkey Kong, which is cool.
Mhm.
But then he had the iconic tie, and I was like, oh, if this is,
Or maybe it's not.
you could be right. It could be a costume. But I would like this to be a new Donkey Kong, like Donkey Kong Jr.
Or Donkey Kong Jr.
Or Donkey Kong. I mean, no, because the other Donkey Kong is Donkey Kong Jr.
New iteration.
So you want it to be the same Donkey Kong, just a new Donkey Kong.
I mean, So we get with
Why don't you just
comics
further the family line and just make a new Donkey Kong?
because you can't have another Donkey Kong.
Why not?
No one can take that title.
There's literally so many. There's two Donkey Kongs.
Who?
Donkey Kong and Donkey Kong Jr.
That's it.
That's two.
Yeah. And ever since then, there's never been another one.
Because they don't make Donkey Kong games.
Yeah, they do.
Name two.
Donkey Kong Country, the Freeze one. Freeze
Okay.
Kingdom. I can't remember the name.
Okay.
And then Donkey Kong Bonanza.
Cool. No, I think it's time. You can just do that. Diddy Kong can be older. Dixie Kong can be older. Like you can literally just
Well, you say that,
have
but
them
I
grow
don't
up.
think they have a huge fan base though.
they can. I mean, who says there isn't more of them? There's a main Donkey Kong villain in the trailer.
Who
It was like an orangutan in that trailer for the game.
was it? I thought it was another monkey.
Okay, even if it's another monkey, that he has another species probably behind him.
I just wish they showed King K. Rool.
Oh,
Because it's always been the primates versus the lizards.
you say that, but you've only seen that once.
Donkey Kong 64.
Yeah. Then every other
That's
one,
all
I think,
that-
has
that's all that matters.
different ones.
No, he's fighting them alligators.
Yeah, he is.
Donkey Kong Country 1, 2, and 3.
And then they also had Mortal Kombat and Fortnite. Your boy, your name, being tarnished. Yes.
It's very confusing.
What?
Because they didn't show the clips of Fortnite itself.
But he is flying on his like thing that they do in Fortnite.
Was he?
Yes.
I sure I might have missed that.
Yeah, you probably were just watching Mortal Kombat.
Well, they shouldn't have put it together.
They did. That was the thing. This was like it was essentially a split screen. One side was Fortnite, one side was Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, but the Fortnite one
they
was still doing
literally-
the fluent motions of the combat, though.
But the runs and then him using the pickaxe was like literally like
What? Yeah,
you
no, I
you
didn't
so
see-
you literally just
I
cut
completely
everything.
might have missed that.
Yeah, no, it was literally a split screen, and they jumped between both games because it was a new costume, and then the costume is being added to both Fortnite and the Mortal Kombat, and you
Interesting.
just disregarded everything that
Completely
related to
disregarded
Fortnite.
it. Yep.
Cool. And then we have Mario Kart World.
Lame.
Mario Kart World. No, you thought it looked cool.
Yeah.
I mean, it looks good.
Yeah,
Mario
it
Kart
looks
is
really
one of
good.
those games that are just you have to own for your Nintendo console.
Yeah, it's just a classic in general.
Mhm.
Also, the fact I'm impressed with how big that world is.
Yeah.
The whole open world. But I hope it's not just nothing.
Yeah, I hope it's not me just driving. Like, I don't get me wrong, I love the games like that where I can
Mhm.
just drive, but I want to have some kind of collectible or something. Give me in the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, every time you played a match, you unlocked something for your car.
Mhm.
I would like to have that stuff out in the world so I can find it.
Like a little time trials or
Yeah.
something, or like you gotta hit this ramp or
This
something.
ramp or
Mhm.
stuff like that. Maybe like I can't remember what game we played, but it added like it was like stickers. So every time you like finished it, like completed a picture.
Oh.
I can't remember, but like things like that. You completed all these jumps and like it adds like a sticker to like the things
Yeah.
and that you complete a picture. I
Mhm.
think that'd be really really cool. Like give me something to collect and something to unlock.
Like I understand people are always or game developers are like, oh, big world, open world. It's like cool, but sometimes you make an open world and it's just straight up nothing. You can have collectibles, but again, it's like there's really nothing else.
Yeah,
In the
for you.
world.
Yeah,
So it's like then hence why people get tired of open world sometimes. It's like then you go to linear games where it's like there's not much going on, but you're getting to point A to point B and there's still like a lot of stuff around you.
yeah. Like I think anytime I think of a linear game that's not open world but kind of feels open world is Dead Space. Like
Yeah,
Dead Space, you can
because you're
just
able
go
to-
through the entirety
Mhm.
of the ship on your own terms, and eventually it will just end up being where you need to be,
Mm-hmm.
even though it still feels like you're just out doing
Yeah.
your own thing.
The one God of War also.
Yeah,
Up until the
Sure.
new ones anyway.
Another game that got announced was where did I go?
That place.
No,
Bl-
I had it in my mind. Oh, I wanted to. I didn't write it down. That's why.
Hmm.
Kirby Air Ride. It was very short, very
no,
cool.
you forgot Kirby Air Riders.
Oh yeah, Hard R. I forgot.
Not hard ERS.
But that's coming out. I'm super excited. It was one of my favorite games on GameCube.
The Switch.
Which is GameCube is getting a classic added to the classic.
Now look at the camera
Library.
and cry
No.
that the GameCube is coming out.
Yeah, it was crazy. Some
Okay.
of those reactions are super crazy.
Yeah.
But They're bringing Gale of Darkness Pokemon.
I saw that. I am excited.
Yes,
That and Coliseum.
that Coliseum is coming. We
Mario
had
Sunshine.
I think F-Zero,
Yeah, I saw
Sunshine,
F-Zero. Soul Calibur 2.
Wind Waker, Soul Calibur 2. Yeah, that's crazy. But like, I was very, very, very excited, and they're releasing the GameCube controller too.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, so I was like, that's awesome. That's so cool.
Yeah, the only ones I actually saw, like I said, on there was literally just the Pokemon games. That I was like
Mhm.
super excited.
But honestly, you know what it really made me do?
Mm.
I just like with Def Jam Vendetta, I've already accepted the fact that I'm gonna pay that price for that game. I might bite the bullet and buy the Gale of Darkness too. Just to have
Just
it.
to have it.
Just to have it and play it on the original. Just so I have it. You know. It's just such a good game. It's
Yeah.
one of my favorite Pokemon games that there is. And that's why this is blowing up. We've been asking for this for a long time, and it's crazy. Now to get to some of the bad stuff. The one of the trailers I did show you was for the Game Chat trailer.
Yes.
What did you think about the Game Chat trailer?
Garbage.
Why?
Straight up trash. Also, they waited this long for it to have any kind of chat accessibility.
No, they did have it, but it was through their Nintendo app.
Exactly.
Yeah, now it's in console, which is a plus, but everything about it is bad.
Yeah, you got frame rates dropping.
Mm-hmm.
Everything about it just does not look good.
I don't want to make this party. I hope I can do this without having them in my screen because it's going to shorten my screen.
Yeah,
I don't want that.
Well, that's the whole point.
I want the entirety of my screen, and let me just talk to them in a party or something like that.
Well, no, 'cause
literally,
that defeats-
Discord and literally PlayStation do the same thing, and Xbox does the same thing.
Mhm. Well, that defeats the whole purpose of their
I know.
showcase, where it's like so you can see what they're playing,
Mm-hmm.
or to see what they're playing with them on it.
Yes,
or
and that
scratch
camera.
or you can just watch them in general without the green screen
Yeah.
effect.
And I think that's funny. I mean, there probably would be times where I would play my game and like you're playing something different. It's like, but we still want to chill and hang out. You know, that's fine, even if it looks like crap. But yeah, the frame rates, the quality of it was not outputting.
Also, I'm like, oh, maybe the
anything.
frame rate looks kind of crap or dropping like that because it's minimized. So maybe when they expanded it, maybe it'll look good, and it still didn't.
It's the human. That's what you did. And then the camera, the potato that they had.
Yeah, that Logitech camera from 2006. Yeah.
It literally gave the same quality. Like it's crazy how
And they're
like
like, hey, you're gonna
was
pay for this camera
janky.
that was $20 back then for $80.
Yeah, and it was $59.99 or $49.99
$49.99, I think.
is what I remember. And the one I think for PlayStation 5 was a 1080 camera, and it gives it was $34.99 if I remember correctly. Like, why? Is it because it literally has Nintendo branded like on the side of the
That's
camera?
normally
Like,
what it is.
is that why the price is
It's
like
a
that?
first party thing. It's like
Mhm.
Mario and all those games.
Yeah.
It's been 10 plus years and they're still $60.
Yeah. And that's on to the next topic, the pricing of Mario Kart. The pricing of Mario Kart is $80. Apparently, $80 digitally, $90 physically.
That is insane.
I'm seeing this around. I don't know if it's official. I'm seeing it though. And more people are talking about it. Nothing's been officially released except for that $80 price range.
Mhm.
Now, I cannot accept $80, $90 plus tax, close to $100 for a base game.
Yeah, you're not even getting any. Like
No.
I told you, like I said, I saw a comment where it's like, yo, if I'm paying this, like the whole tax
Mhm.
at that point, it's $100. Like, yo, I better get like the freaking DLC,
Yeah.
a shirt.
Yep.
Freaking Mario himself better deliver that to me because I ain't paying that. And I was like,
If every like main Nintendo game is $90, I can't see. This is gonna kill the casual family household. In the
also the
sense
fact
of like,
that if they do that, other companies are gonna be like, oh, you know what? People are buying it. Let's check our prices too.
yeah, like maybe the exclusives are gonna go up in price. Like it's just crazy. This price it's at right now is the most I can see myself paying for a base game, which is $70.
Yeah, I mean, PlayStation games right now is 70. It's like
Yeah, but
that's
I
still
mean,
pushing it.
it's the price I'm okay with
Mhm.
now. Now $80, give me that $. $10 more, give me something. Give me some cosmetics or whatever. It's fine. But
Yeah.
just
It's the whole like base game, ultimate, and then whatever.
yeah.
Ubisoft is, I guess, it would be a better where it's like base, silver, and then gold.
Yeah,
editions.
and then normally it's 110 or 120 for the
Mhm.
next one.
But you get stuff with it. So
Yeah,
it's
but
like
you get
the
even
price is just
more,
the
and you
base.
get the pass for something, or you get levels and battle pass or
Mhm.
things like that. But to be
Something.
$90 base game,
Not get
nothing
jack
is
nothing.
crazy. Like, I'm not. It's for the first time ever. I'm like, no, I might pass. I might get the console. You know, I might. It's 450 to 500, 500 with the Mario Kart. I might buy it with that just so I can get Mario Kart with it, just because it's cheaper than it is to buy the game itself.
Mhm.
You know, but a 500, people are crazy about the 500 thing. That I get because the hardware has improved, and I get that. But I asked my coworker, I was like, "How do you care that you're about to play Nintendo games at 120 frames per second?" He was like, "I don't even know what that means." I was like, "I understand you don't because
Listen, you won't be able to tell the 120 frames per second if you're in chat.
yeah, and yeah, that's so funny." But he had no idea, and I was like, to casual people, which is what Nintendo is, like the demographic for.
Yeah.
No, they don't care for
Yeah, if you're getting,
4K.
yeah, if you're getting it for the 10-year-old, it's like, hey, you enjoying that 120 frames per second? It's like, huh?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, kids are gonna realize that their game is running smoother.
I
But
mean,
but talking about the output for 4K and the 120 frames per second, I don't know if you saw the battery life for it.
4 hours.
It's 3 hours to 7 hours. The OLED I currently have is 4.5 to 9 hours. The OLED has a better battery life than the Switch 2 that's about to come out. That's not good. I get you're upping the hardware, but your battery suffering out of it. The whole thing about Switch is that you're taking it on the go. If you die in 2 hours, so people are like, if I'm playing Metroid and it's performance mode,
Mm-hmm.
I get 2 hours of gameplay, probably
Max, right?
max. Like that's
If you're lucky.
you're draining your battery like that. Like, and then that's just not cool.
It's someone was talking about the whole, obviously the price range and everything, and it's like, obviously if you're complaining about it, just don't buy the console, because then it'll show them like, oh, maybe we shouldn't go with that price range. But it's like, people that are straight up loyal, regardless of the price, are gonna buy it anyway.
Yeah, like me, like I'm probably gonna skip day one. I have no reason to buy it now. We don't do game nights anymore. We don't really do that stuff anymore. You
Mhm.
know, we don't really have that. But back then when I did, I have Mario Kart, I have
Yep.
Smash Brothers, I bought all the OGs for all of them. I have a bunch of games on my Switch, party games. But now I'm thinking I don't really see a benefit for me to get it, But eventually maybe I will because I cannot not get it when I have every PlayStation, every Xbox. I have most of the Nintendo consoles.
Mhm.
So it's like I have to keep it going now. And I just have to. But at day one, I don't think so. I think I can just pass on it for a while. Until a game really, really catches my attention.
Metroid.
Borderlands 4. Which
Well, it's coming
also
on
leads to
PlayStation.
that is yes, I know, and that's what's the joke. But a bunch of games are being added to to the Switch 2 that are Cyberpunk, Elden Ring, Final Fantasy, Hades 2, Split Fiction, Street Fighter 6, Hogwarts Legacy, Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3 and 4, Yakuza 0, Hitman Ward of Assassination, Project 007 IOI, Bravely Default Flying Fairy, Borderlands 4, Civilization, WWE 2K, and EA Madden. So those are like some of the big games that are going to get added to the Switch 2.
And they're all gonna get high reviews on the Switch.
That's you just bugging.
No, because I found that Doom one.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, still irks me. Did you know they removed it from the American IGN?
I didn't know.
Yeah, the only way to
Oh,
find
no,
it.
you did tell me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they don't want to be proven wrong.
But yes, that is like a bunch of the stuff happening. The console is 450 to 500. What do you think about that?
That's insane.
That's insane.
But then again, I say that, but look at the PlayStation.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I saw.
But I'm not.
Yeah, I don't see you getting it unless you do a Monster Hunter collaboration again.
Yeah. Also, it's like obviously now, you think Nintendo's like, oh, Rockstar's gonna sell their games for $100. We can do 90.
A lot of people
$80.
are saying that because Mario Kart's going to be this $80, $90 price range, that Grand Theft Auto 6 might base be $100.
And again, solution: don't buy the game.
Yeah.
Don't.
If you hate,
no nothing.
if you hate what you're seeing, we have to like a month or so, or even more than that, a quarter, and just see them
watch their sales just drop. And
Yeah.
Be like, yo, why aren't we making money? It's like, oh, geez, I wonder why.
Like obviously, day oneers are gonna be influencers,
Oh,
for
yeah,
that.
like if they pay for their stuff.
and then Like, I just don't see a casual family spending $100 on Mario Kart,
In this
and then
economy,
kids. Yeah, exactly.
we're about to hit the
People can't buy eggs. You didn't
yeah.
gonna buy a Switch?
We're about to hit the Great Depression too here.
Like, that's crazy. It's just like, what went through their mind to do a base game being $80
They're
to
like,
$90?
the hardware's expensive, which I understand, but I honestly don't know.
Mhm.
I don't know what the whole process of, running the
And
business.
then another thing that I saw that you said you forgot to write down, which was the Switch pre-orders.
Yes.
So the Switch pre-orders is an interesting thing. I like the idea to prevent scalpers from just buying a bunch, but you have to be a member, like a 12-month membership, and you have to at least have 50 hours in your Switch.
I mean, I could just literally turn my Switch and leave it on.
I mean, you could. Are you?
Yeah.
No. But
I
I'm
mean,
just
I have more than
saying.
50 hours.
But I'm saying no. But I think in this past year.
Oh.
Yeah. So you have to have 50 hours being played.
Okay.
I mean, just stick Monster
easily.
Hunter in.
Yeah.
Easy. But I'm saying like that,
Mhm.
and the
And
12-month membership, and that's to pre-order
And that's through Nintendo?
through
Or-
Nintendo.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But now I hear that there's a delay.
Yes, GameStop had posted something saying that whatever what was it, April? Was it supposed to be this month?
Yeah, it's supposed to be April 9th. This is pre-orders.
So apparently it got delayed to sometime in June because of like the tariffs and
The
stuff.
tariffs and the future of the impact of the economy of like
Mhm.
what's it going to look like on things. So that's why they're like, okay, maybe we kind of jumped the gun because literally that day that they announced this, they
Mhm.
announced the signing of the tariffs went through or whatever they were being talked about,
Yep.
and they were like, okay, we're delaying it because we don't know what's going to happen.
Mhm.
So honestly, it could even up the price even more. So I don't know.
Right.
So, but I'm hoping not. But the delay also is like you announce your pre-orders, you announce your restrictions, and then now it's like, okay, now it's delayed. So it's like all the people who had just done it, it's like, what's now gonna happen? What's gonna go through? It's like, I get you're stopping scalpers, but it also is like, how, what, here, what, who, what, when, why, how.
Right.
It's just a lot of shady stuff. Not shady. It's just complicated right now.
It's a lot of hoopla.
It's a lot of oobla. But that is the end of our podcast. Is there anything you've been watching or anything you've been seeing that you want to talk about? Play
No. I finished Delicious Dungeon. I started another. I forgot the name of the anime.
We just started DMC. I'm surprised you didn't talk about that.
I don't want to talk about it
Why?
because we could have finished it.
Okay. Episodes are 30 minutes. I'm not gonna. That's not a day watch.
Great so far though.
It is great. The music. I mean, we have Rise Against now.
Zach.
Rise Against is the next song, like the next of that generation being added. And
Kevin
Conroy killing it. It's so good.
I saw someone make a comment of where did I see it? Where they were talking about, oh, it's gonna be the year 2099, and it's like Kevin Conroy's last voice work, and it's like you do understand that stuff gets recorded before the
release of things.
The official like animation,
and
like
you
they
can't
do them during storyboards and stuff like that.
And you can't release it because you've signed an NDA or something like that, so
Exactly.
you don't even
and
know.
And you don't even know how long
It might take.
Something could happen.
It could be in production hell.
Yeah,
and it's still recorded. You still have it.
So it's like there's a lot of things that contribute to it. So it annoys me when people are like, "Oh, someone said that this is their last work of whatever," and it's like obviously they did say that Kevin Conroy's last voice for Batman was that
keyword for Batman.
Exactly keyword for Batman, not just in general. And like he does other stuff. He's got a different, but he's most known for Batman for sure. But yeah, I do like how every now and then you can kind of hear like the Batman voice.
Yeah,
like his deep voice.
If you watched my voice, watched my face when I watched it, his voice got deep, and I just turned my head. I was like, "Why does that sound familiar?" And then you told me, and I was like, "That's where it is. That's obviously." And then you're probably enjoying it watching with me because I'm literally freaking out.
Yeah,
multiple times because I'm just seeing details. I'm seeing these characters, and it's just making me flip out. And I'm just like, "Oh my gosh, Sparta! Oh my gosh!"
Yeah, you just forgot to add the crime bit on that part.
Yeah, right. I did talk about like filming my face for reactions, but it's like it's just weird having a living room in my background or whatever.
Just put a random picture.
A lot of people do like the green screen, so I don't know. Maybe I think of something to do. I might have to buy like another setup thing.
Your Funko Pop wall. Where that?
Where am I gonna watch with my Funko Pop wall?
Right there, just set it up.
I'm gonna build that. No, I don't have that many pops anyway. You do.
No, there. Your shelf.
They're out of box. What are you talking about?
This? That shelf?
Where? How am I gonna watch DMC?
On your phone.
Oh yeah, because that's what I want to. No, I'm gonna watch it on the biggest TV I have in my house.
This one?
Crazy. I mean, I could do it here, but like how? What? Like what? No, no. But yes, that's what we started. DMC. It's great. It's so good. We only got 2 episodes in. There are 8 episodes total. I can't
I
wait
was also surprised that they
to release
because
them all.
we were talking about it last time. And it's like because I was like I prefer it to be all at once, but
Mhm.
obviously there were some Netflix shows that they release weekly. Sakamoto Days is actually
Mhm.
an example.
Yeah.
That they were releasing it weekly. I'm surprised that they did it, boom, right then and
Mhm.
there, which is weird. But
Weird, just
it is what it
because
is.
it's only weird because only a bunch of stuff we've been watching recently have been weekly.
Mm-hmm.
So it's weird that out of nowhere they new thing all of it all at once.
Mhm.
That was weird, but I'm not fretting because now I can watch it at my leisure.
That's true.
Because now I
But
can
you
just
say
watch it
your
whenever.
leisure, but then people will be like, "Hey, let me tell you a spoiler."
Oh yeah, no, I went to work literally the next day after it got released, and 3 people had told me, text me that they had already binged the whole thing. I'm like, okay.
But yeah, great, amazing. Yeah, if you haven't checked it out, check it out for
Mhm.
sure. It's really good. It's on Netflix.
Netflix, yes, but
Love Johnny Young Bosch, freaking Ichigo,
yeah, doing
Black
DMC,
Ranger,
it's so good. And everything about it already is like great.
Bash.
Honestly, his kill count not that high because he's not killing anybody right now.
Well, he killed 2 demons,
I said not that high.
but you don't know.
What do you mean you don't know?
He's hunted other demons.
Not
said
that
that-
we've seen.
It still counts as the kill count.
No,
Even
it doesn't.
off-screen- even
It's
off-screen?
only on-screen kills.
No, even off screen.
No,
Even off screen.
no. Kill count doesn't do off screens.
They do if they know of the character. Yes.
Exactly.
But demons are just generic, so they
See?
count towards.
No,
Yeah, they do.
you're wrong.
No.
But that is the end of our podcast. Thank you so much for watching. If you did make it this far, you are a true nerd, and we appreciate you and love you. And you can catch us on our social medias in our link bio below, in our link tree, description, and bio. And we will catch you on the next one. See ya.
Laters.